you doing over there? What are you doing over there? Welcome to Panaloids, motherfucker, comic books and more. We added that. That's a new thing that we're adding to all of our t-shirts. It's gonna have motherfucker right in the beginning. It's nice and spicy.
Your mom says no.
My mom's in the chat. She said no. Don't do it. All right, mijo. Welcome to Panaloids, comic books and more. Today's. I wish I read this intro. Today I present our personal mottos. I don't know about this one. To be honest with you. All right. Mine is life always takes extravagance. Okay. Should Dimitri read hit? Like, how do you want it? Dimitri?
It's probably
I'm gone.
Loyal
agents generate great, impressive, notable gains. What?
Everyday greatness is nearly guaranteed.
Stay hopeful, overcome roadblocks, thrive.
Is this all out of like Scott Lang's book?
No, this is how I feel about all of you. I wrote these for you specifically. You're welcome.
You're gonna
I don't know how I feel
later, aren't you?
Yeah, that was really weird. That I don't think I like that one at all.
Okay.
Yeah, don't like that segment. We're gonna not. That's a pass. I'm gonna pass on that one.
But Pierre, do you know what segment you do like?
It's the nerdy news. Val Kilmer, known for his transformative roles, has passed away at 65. Very sad news. Did see that this morning.
He was our Huckleberry.
Yep.
He was our Huckleberry.
So, RIP to a legend.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna move on. The live-action Legend of Zelda movie hits theaters on March 26th, 2027. Legend of Zelda movie hits theaters on March 26th, 2027. Who is being cast? Who is being cast as Link?
A child?
Yeah.
I'd hope. It'd be a little concerning if it was a full-grown man in tights. I don't know if I can do that.
So, Pierre, you dropped a bomb last week. I will drop a bomb this week. I've never played a Zelda game.
Whoa, that is a bomb. Wow. That's definitely a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can honestly say I have. I've played a few of them, actually. That's crazy. Not even one.
Not even crazy. One. I've watched a lot of people play them. And still my favorite meme ever. It's God creating the universe and the devil's over his shoulder and be like, let me do something. Let me create something. And God's like, no, please, just one thing. And then it's just the opening scene to the water temple. That's the joke.
To be fair, it's really fun to watch.
Yes.
Like you can really just sit there and enjoy the whole thing. Mm-hmm. So I'll give you that. But yeah, I wonder who they're gonna cast as Zelda, Link, whatever that big guy with the red hair's name is. I don't know how to say it. I always say Gandalf instead of Ganondorf. Always mess that up. So yeah, cast who you want to see in the new Legend of Zelda movie.
It's a big old pass.
You're just saying that for clips.
Big old pass.
Bray.
Morbius team and Jurassic World team are coming together to create this, and it's live action. So big old pass.
Wait, is that sarcasm or is that legit?
No, that's legit.
This might be cursed out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what they need, though. They're like the Avengers. They need to like just come together.
Oh, okay, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, like they couldn't defeat their movies on their own. Combined, that'd be awesome. If Jack Black came out as Ganondorf, sick. Or like the little, you know how like that little wood elf or whatever he was, make him Jack Black. If you played the games, you know which one I'm talking about. Little guy with a little mask on, running around. Yeah. Anyways,
Majora.
I don't know if it was Majora. I don't know. Whatever, man. Bray Noel confirms she's playing White Rabbit in Peacemaker Season 2. Jeremiah with the information on White Rabbit.
You don't know.
I don't know the character.
He's not a DC guy. I'm starting to realize you're really
It's
not
not that
DC
I'm not
guy.
a DC guy. I'm not an obscure DC character guy. I can give
Okay.
you the history of DC for the majority of the major characters. But once you get to like the C-listers, I have a problem. And the D-listers, I don't know.
And that's where James Gunn dabbles. He thrives in these C-listers. Like I feel like arguably he made the Guardians of the Galaxy blow up into like a crazy fan base.
I mean, I agree with that statement because I remember the day that they announced that movie. I was like, no one's gonna fucking know or care about these characters except for comic book fans. And
did not care.
Now, what I would say that because of James Gunn, the Guardians IP has quadrupled in value.
100%.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
maybe that will happen with White Rabbit. Get out and buy her first appearance.
I think Grant Morrison made her, but I could be wrong.
So it means it's cheap, is what you're saying. Sorry.
Oh, Grant Morrison will never be on this podcast. Thank you, Jeremiah.
No, he won't.
So Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner joins HBO's Lanterns, reprising his role as the worst Green Lantern. What other Lantern do you hope to see sooner than later in James Gunn's DCU? Kyle?
Who the fuck is calling Guy the worst Green Lantern?
Because his hair is red, Pierre? Wow.
I didn't make this note. You made this note. This is self-hate. This is self-hate and a setup.
He's the warrior. That's a deep cut. I'll watch anything with Nathan Fillion. So, I mean, the reason I'm going to see Superman is not because of Superman, it's because of Nathan Fillion. So,
I didn't know him and James Gunn were like friends for like a long time.
Like
25 plus years. Like they grew up together. It's like basically grew through this together. It's crazy. Makes sense why he's being cast in all this stuff.
Just like James Gunn's wife.
Yeah.
And brother.
Yeah. Hey, you got to respect that. Bring your homies up with you. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what Adam Sandler did. That's what Kevin Smith did.
Yeah.
Let James Gunn do it.
And it's the people you trust. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know, these are the inner circle. I'd cast you in a movie, Kyle.
As what?
A little line man. Yes, Wood Elf or Little Line Man. Little Line Man number 2 or Wood Elf number 1. You choose. In the chat, you tell me which one you prefer for Kyle. But yeah, so which lantern would you like to see? I think it's going to be Red Lanterns for me, 100%. I got to see the Red Lantern.
Oh, you're just saying whole
which
color.
one?
Just what's his name? I don't know how to.
Atrocitus?
You set me up. I don't know how to say his name. Yeah, Atrocitus.
I want Dexter.
I want Dexter. You took my fucking. Well, of course I want.
So do I.
Black Hand, but
I'm saying him because I feel like they come together. Like you gotta. It's a package deal.
I think Saint Walker would be a very nice touch if we got to see Saint Walker. Just don't do his origin, and everything will be okay.
Saint Walker, for the people that don't know.
He is the Blue Lantern. He was the first Blue Lantern, which is for hope. And basically his entire town was being destroyed. And so he was escaping to the top of this mountain to try to save everyone. And his entire family dies in front of his eyes.
Wow.
And when he finally reaches the mountaintop, he becomes the first Blue Lantern. Because he believes that there is still hope in this world.
I thought the S stood for hope.
It's not an S.
Gotcha.
That's a clip. That's a hell of a clip.
Damn, that sucks though. Whole family. Anyways, Toy Spider-Man. Takuya Yamashiro debuts a new Super Sentai inspired suit in Spider-Man Spider-Verse versus Venomverse.
It's really cool, guys. You should look at it because somebody forgot.
Does it look like the old Hot Toy that was made like half a decade ago?
No, it's a whole new design.
It's a whole new design?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I just
Because that hot toy was fucking dope. But
I forgot.
280.
If you follow us on Discord, you'll see it on the Discord.
So join our
That's
Discord.
all I can say. As I look it up feverishly in the background,
Yeah, I forgot.
see if I can just see it.
I have
real
other stuff
quick.
here.
Oh, is that the white costume one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like mostly white and blue.
Yeah. No, this. I don't know if this was it. To be honest with you.
You don't like it?
But yeah, we'll post it. We'll post it on there, and you guys can make your decision. It kind of looks.
Hot take.
If I'm looking at the correct image, he almost looks shirtless and albino. And it looks like I might be. Am I looking at the wrong image? Because the one I'm looking at, his hair is coming out of the top, his mask is kind of ripped up, and he looks kind of like a vampire in Gothic. I don't know if that's the same one.
I don't know.
There's a lot of Spider-Man and Venoms that you're gonna meet in this event, so pick them up. Speculation.
Yes, that one.
Oh, that's it. That is him. Okay.
What? How does he look shirtless?
Well, I think he looks like Lobo, like albino. You know, like I'm pretty sure I see his nipples. Actually, those are his nipples. He is.
No.
How is that a samurai? He looks like a Power Ranger.
I like it. All right.
I think I'm looking at the wrong image.
I don't like it.
I'll be honest.
I think
Looks
that's
like a Power
cool,
Ranger.
but that is a Power Ranger. That is not a samurai.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think I'm looking at the wrong image because I don't see what you.
Yeah,
guys
it's like
are
a Power Ranger speed racer type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what makes it cool.
Yeah.
That is not.
So
what
why
I
did you
was looking
say
at.
samurai?
I don't know.
Who said
That's
samurai?
what I got.
Pierre said samurai. Pierre made that up, not me.
No, this is terrible.
I'm putting
All
it
right,
in the
so now-
Discord right now.
Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. Appreciate you. Fuzzy in the chat. All right. Moving on. And Jeremiah, if you can find the image that I found, I'm gonna just put that in our private chat so everyone can just look at that, because what I found is nipple-free Lobo-looking Spider-Man. So enjoy that one, guys.
We are all.
Yep.
No, not that at all.
Yeah, that's what I saw. And that's
I don't even
why
know what that is.
It's not a good Spider-Man. Tell you that much. Not a good Spider-Man. Nope. You can keep that one. Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's official, guys. It's got a title. Brand New Day in theaters July 31st, 2026. Destin Daniel Cretton confirms to be in deep preparation and filming this summer. So, guys, Brand New Day. Jeremiah.
I hope it's just a fucking name. I hope.
What's the
for
storyline?
fuck's sake.
Give us the storyline for Brand New Day. Let's go.
Brand New Day. Aunt May dies, and Peter doesn't want Aunt May to die, even though she's fucking ancient. So he makes a deal with Mephisto to bring Aunt May back. And all Mephisto wanted was for him and MJ's marriage to dissolve. And so what we get is a new Spider-Man without the baggage of being a married man. And we go on like nothing ever happened. It's bullshit. You don't make a deal with the devil and make out better than the devil. Like, that's the fucking facts of the shit. So I hope that it's just the name Brand New Day, because we are getting a brand new version of Peter. Aunt May is dead. No one remembers him. So it's a fresh, clean slate. And that's why they're using the name Brand New Day. Because they couldn't think of anything with the word home in it. So I'm okay with them using the name. But that's it.
So far, watching Daredevil, Born Again, has a bit similar to that storyline.
No.
Not at all.
No, just the name.
Okay,
No,
good.
dude.
I haven't really been watching it. You know what I'm doing here.
So, yes. So you think you're asking if the Born Again storyline is similar to the show? Not at all.
Okay. So then, yeah, it could just be a title. But to your point, because I did read that, Aunt May's dead. And right now, Peter doesn't have a relationship with MJ, so it could really be that storyline very easily. So,
or just like the aftermath of it, right? Not necessarily doing the story, just like it kind of was done.
Which will lead into the Gauntlet, which was fucking amazing. But yeah,
Gauntlet, tell us more.
A 12-issue story arc where it's a 24-issue story arc. My bad. Spider-Man fights all of his foes in order, and it's usually about 2 issues per foe, and it's some of the coolest fucking fights and covers. And J. Scott Campbell doing the Lizard, and Electro was done by Marco Denichevich. Paulo did Sandman. Marco Martin did Shocker. Man. And it was a star-studded cast of writers. You had Fred Van Lente,
Awesome.
Mark Waid, Dan Slott. Like, it was an awesome, awesome run.
So that could be your spec right there. Pick those up. I mean, if they are to do what comes next, what I'd like to see that as a show. Just give us like 2 episodes of those fights. You know, that'd be kind of fire. But I doubt they would do that.
But nope.
Yeah, but how sick would that be, right?
No.
Just saying. All right. Tom Hardy revealed on the Discourse podcast that a Spider-Man and Venom crossover got very close to happening, but studio politics prevented it. Would you still want to see Venom meet Tom Hardy's Spider-Man?
I'd rather see Topher Grace meet Tom Holland.
Oh.
No.
That'd be interesting.
No to both.
I don't think. I think they gotta just make Venom his own little thing. I think it was a good wrap up. They wrapped it up. They wrapped him up. Whatever. Like that's.
But I think he can be a villain now. Like Venom could be a Spider-Man villain for a movie, and then they could spin it off into something Flash Thompson by recasting.
Okay.
Or MJ gets the Venom. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Got him.
We're going to talk about that later. Oh, how about right now? Face it, Tiger. Mary Jane is the all-new Venom. Yeah, that's right. Is this a boom or a doom? I'm pissed. I just want to talk about that real quick because you guys know how much I love symbiotes. I fucking love symbiotes. So I followed this story forever. And they let everyone on. And now they think that they drew everyone in and everyone's just gonna, you enjoyed it so much. You're gonna love this now that Mary Jane's it. And it's like, no, we're not. I don't think so. Personally, I'm done. Like, thank you. I appreciate the little tease that you gave us, and I'm out. Like, I'm not gonna enjoy this. I'm out. So that's it.
I'm getting strong flashbacks to Superior Spider-Man, where everyone and their mother fucking hated that Doc Ock was Spidey, and then what? Everyone loves it now.
You really think that's gonna happen?
I'm thinking it's gonna be close. I'm thinking that they're gonna take it in a very nice direction that's unique for both Venom and Mary Jane, and it's worth the watch. I think the 3-issue test is worth it after this. So
you broke my heart, Carlos.
We got a 3-issue test from Jeremiah. Kyle seems and
you broke my heart.
Dimitri's probably gonna pick this up. I feel like Dimitri likes this. He's being shy over there.
No,
nope, never mind.
I was just thinking like, what if Venom was like, what's this red stuff coming out of me? You know.
I'm not sure if I got it, but if I did,
I think that was a menstrual reference.
Yeah, I think it was.
What's this red stuff coming out of me from Dimitri?
Can't go wrong.
All right.
So I would like.
Oh no, it's Carnage again. Carnage is back.
I would like to focus on a different area than that. Notice how she as Venom. Well, we didn't know, but now we know. As she was getting shot in the head, it didn't matter. Like the head was very like transformative and stretchy and elusive, right?
Mhm.
Because she's short. It's because she's short. So her, if you look at the pictures, right?
Yeah.
She
So
doesn't
her
fill
head
the
is really in
yeah.
the chest.
Yep.
So if I was Venom,
Oh.
my head would be about where his dick is.
That'd be interesting. Like a cover of you
Yeah.
coming out of his crotch. Hello,
Yeah.
it's me.
Like
I
that's-
was your Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
brings
How
a
are the
whole new
duck
meaning to the
shot?
word
Would have been
coming.
weird. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I don't like
Well,
any of his conversation.
Sure, Mike gets it. I like it.
you know what? Fuzzy in the chat just said, I feel sorry for the Jackpot
Again,
fans.
he's like, what's this red stuff
Jackpot
coming out of me?
fans. Who am I kidding? You're right. Jackpot fans. I will be the devil advocate on this. I think it wasn't really going anywhere with the Jackpot storyline. So I feel like deading that and trying to move her into a Venom character might rescue her. So I'll be devil advocate on that aspect of it. Do I think it'll work? No, not at all. And I hope Venom, this is a short-lived thing, and Venom finds a real host, because this can't be it. This definitely cannot be it. Ugh.
So I'm trying to think of what's the shortest length of time Venom has had a host that has like mattered.
My guess,
Because Space Knight was
that was still
Flash, right?
Yeah. My guess is after Flash. Man, I can't remember the artist's name. But it was like 4 or 5 issues of some random dude.
Okay.
And then it went
I'm gonna
back
have
to
look
Eddie.
into this. I'm gonna have to
And it
look
went back
into
to
this.
Eddie for a few, and then Cates and Stegman took over. Like, I don't even know if that run made 12 issues.
How long did Dylan have it?
Well, Dylan had it in a split format. It was like,
Oh, like with Mayhem?
it was like shared. Like, it wasn't,
Yeah.
because it was like time travel.
Oh, that's
Kinda.
right.
It gets very convoluted with Dylan. It gets very
Yeah.
convoluted with that. And now he's kind of Codex too, because he's actually Venom's child, not Eddie Brock's child. So,
But so is
Oh.
Carnage. Okay, that's a whole
I
thing.
didn't know
I'm
that.
gonna have to get into
I
that.
don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
it's cool. It is cool when you like if they do it right. If they like move it along and make something out of it, it can be cool. Because when he's like powered up, he kind of looks like what's his name? Null, in a way. Like a younger Null. So I don't know. Whatever they do with it, maybe it'll be something. But anyways, I guess moving on. Comic Talk. It's Comic Talk time. Shout out Comic Talk. What's up, Comic Talk? Love you. Mwah. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil. Kyle, you read something.
Oh,
want to
crap.
hear it?
Hold on. My list closed.
We want to hear it.
So
You read Ivy.
it sucks because I was gonna talk about this today.
What's that? I can't see it because I'm just listening.
Oh,
online.
Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Yep. And I didn't get to it. Like
What did you think,
had
man?
I had it on my desk all day,
Oh.
and I just didn't get to it. Very frustrating. I'll go through a little quick. So Poison Ivy, 29 and 30. They did some really cool speech bubble stuff. So like when she was using her little flirtatious flower powder manipulation, mind tricks, the speech bubbles actually started to like morph as they became under the
Ooh.
influence. It's
That's
subtle.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. I love when they do stupid shit like that. Like,
Yeah,
not
no, it's
stupid-
really
yeah,
good.
That's a bad way to
So
say
wait, you
it.
said this is Poison Ivy 29 and 30?
29 and then 30, they actually did like a flip panel kind of thing where like you get confused on purpose, kind of like Batman New 52 did back in the day. So you have Poison Ivy's perspective, and then you flip to HR, which I can't remember her name, but she's HR. That's like her name. And they kind of flip to her perspective, so you kind of get confused of which way you're reading it. And then the panels are similar, so that was kind of cool. They did some creative stuff in those 2 issues. I also read Absolute Wonder Woman number 5. Yes, I'm behind. Yes,
You
I read digital.
motherfucker.
I think this is the strongest issue yet. Like,
it's solidifying itself as the best
Yeah.
absolute book.
So the other thing too, I saw a TikTok from King Lion, and he was talking about the art change, and that the art was good, but whoever took over is like, holy shit, like really fits the vibe. And I, commented and got ignored, but I think the vibe was correct with the art that they had, but now the arc is changing. So I'm hopeful that the next issue, when I get to issue 6, it is the new artist, because literally, the spoiler, but issue 5 ends with she kills the big bad monster and then gets sucked into a hole, and just a whole new story is picking up. So it would make sense if the art changes now, because now the whole tone is changing. Like, now we got to know her. Now we're going to see some like crazier shit.
Some badass shit.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
So I want to give a shout out, because they never get enough shout outs. You loved how they did the lettering in Poison Ivy. So I want to give a shout out to the letterer, but the motherfucker, goddamn. All right. So shout out to Hassan Othman Ahalu.
I don't think that's right.
What else has he worked on? That's the name.
What else has he worked on?
He has done lettering for a bunch of different shit.
Is that Zach Kaplan's guy?
I think so.
Because Zach Kaplan's got a guy that he loves, and it's true. He's fucking good. I think that's the guy.
Shout out to you, sir. I cannot pronounce your name to save my fucking life. I should have had Pierre try.
We've shouted him out 100 times without saying his name.
But I read something that actually came out fucking today. Daredevil Cold Day in Hell. Written by Charles Soule, art by Steve McNiven. Steve McNiven's artwork in this book, absolutely insane. Like, without a doubt, the best Steve McNiven artwork in a very, very long time. This is including his Guardians run. Like, this is just absolutely insane. Little extra hyper violent. It is. Everyone keeps saying that it's Old Man it's Dark Knight Returns Daredevil. I'd say it's Old Man Logan Daredevil is what it feels more like. I feel super bad for Punisher in this series. The 3-parter, so I'm excited for the rest. Pierre, you read something.
Sorry, I muted myself. My bad. I did read something, and I was excited to let you know, mostly Jeremiah. I read the first Daredevil. So I went right to the very beginning. The beginning of
You went to 1964. You went to April 1964, although it really was February 1964.
Yep. And I read the origin of Daredevil, and I gotta say it was really good. And I kind of knew the origin, but I never read it. You know what I mean? Like it's like everyone's basic origin from everything, storytelling and shit. But yeah, really, really good book. So it's funny reading a more classic book because of the verbiage that they use, and I forgot what.
Yeah, there was a lot of words on those pages.
And a lot of words.
Okay with that?
A lot of words. But I'm excited to see more of Daredevil. So this is my adventure, the start. Everyone that's watching, this is the start of me enjoying Daredevil to its full experience. Cheers. So yeah, that's what I read.
Now, for the first time in a long time. Oh, wait, Dimitri, you got stuff?
I'm gonna go.
Go.
Shit, throat hurts. New Gods, or The New Gods, by Ram V. Each book has been done with a different artist, so I'm not going to shout them out. Jorge Fornes, Cackle, and Ricardo Federici. Yeah. No, it's been pretty cool. This is my introduction into Mr. Terrific, Apocalypse, New Genesis. Issue 2 had Big Barda in it, and I think he's reoccurring. So that's pretty cool. I like big women. So yeah, I do. But no, it's just it's all
had to add that
everything with nothing wrong with that at all. Got everything to do with All In and like Apocalypse being dead. I'm not Apocalypse. Darkseid being dead, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's gonna be. I think it's on my list. That was it. Because if I go any deeper, then I'm cutting into the story. So that's it. Thank you.
So Jack Kirby was asked a long time ago what was his inspiration for Big Barda, and his response is, "I've always liked big women." That's it. That's it.
That's why Dimitri said it. He knew the quote. That's why he said it.
Yeah. So, I honestly remembered it from Jeremiah. I haven't heard anywhere else. My encyclopedia.
So for the first time in a long time, collection acquisition. It's back for a brief moment in time. So real quick, I found this book that I've been looking for quite a while. Web of Spider-Man 118, First Scarlet Spider in a newsie. And then a month ago, as everyone is aware, I bought a house. I moved back to my hometown where I grew up, which is near Binghamton, New York. So I got this cool, fancy Binghamton shirt.
Oh, I like that.
But Binghamton has one claim to fame. As a town, it's had a lot of terrible things that have happened to it, but its one claim to fame is it birthed a man by the name of Rod Serling. So Rod Serling is known for writing some movies, but mostly known for his work on The Twilight Zone. He created Twilight Zone. He actually wrote 3 episodes about the Twilight Zone. 3 episodes in the Twilight Zone about Binghamton. And so they recently released a pop of him as the narrator. So I wanted to get this tonight. I only wanted to get this, but the local store, obviously trying to make the most out of it, made a 2-pack with the Gremlin from Fright at 10,000 Feet. So I got them both for the price that I would have just paid for Rod. So yeah, there was that. And then my birthday gift to myself that I bought in January was just delivered. I got the entirety of Crazy Cat.
Fucking Crazy Cat.
Me. I'm looking ahead at the notes, and I'm so excited to hear about Pierre's collection acquisition. And I'm a little annoyed because had I known you were going to this show, I would have sent you something.
I'll be honest with you, it was very last minute. I had no idea I was going to the show. So my manager calls me at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock the night before, and he didn't even tell me what was happening. So, because I ended up not taking the call or whatever. I think I was doing something. So then on Fortnite, he tells me, so this is 10 o'clock now. And he's like, hey, there's a show tomorrow. So at 10 o'clock in the morning, I called him. I was like, oh, are you still going? And he's like, yeah, I'm on my way there. And I was like, fuck. So I literally got ready and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to the show now. So it was very last minute. I had no idea who was going to be there. I'm Googling all the people as I'm driving there. So some of the people, Jeremiah, you'll love this one. But I did get to meet Al Milgram. So if you don't know who he is, he's an incredible, incredible artist and a writer. I think he's created a couple characters. Firestorm and Rocket Raccoon is at least 2 of them. There's plenty of more, but those are the 2 that I know of. So I don't even have the stuff that he did for me. So I sent in 1 book to get graded, but it was a Hulk 272, the second appearance of Rocket Raccoon, where he signed it and also did a little remark. And he was going to just draw the head of Rocket. He ended up drawing a little body. So it's a little tiny Rocket Raccoon running across the bottom with his signature. So it's actually pretty cool. So I got that sent in to get graded. I don't expect much out of the book grade wise, but just to have it, I think it's just a cool little piece of history, so to speak, and just to remember that day. The other really, really cool piece. So I have a sketch getting done by him that is Symbiote Spider-Man. So that's why I actually asked Kyle what you'd get done. So Jeremiah recommended Symbiote Spider-Man. I love Symbiote Spider-Man. So I was like, all right, let's just do that. So Symbiote Spider-Man hanging from a lamppost is what I said. I don't care. Whatever it's hanging from, I just wanted Symbiote Spider-Man hanging. So we'll see what he does with that. So that'll be cool. So I'm excited to see that. I also met with Don Aquilo. I don't know if you guys have seen any of his work, but I did pick up 2 prints from him. One of them being this Omni-Man poster. So very, very cool piece. He actually, I don't think he did this originally. Like, it's just, he does a lot of work just for fun. So there's a lot of work that he's done for DC, and I forgot, I'm pretty sure he knows Dan actually, so shout out Dan. But yeah, so this is one of the things. And then he's been dying. I was talking to him, he's dying to get on an X-Men cover. He's dying for it. This is his favorite thing. That's all he does. He has a ton of X-Men work. So I picked up this print from him, which has a lot of characters on it. It's all the X-Men. So an executive from X-Men actually touched this when he had it out there, and they're like, "Oh, it's too busy. There's too many things going on." Which he said, I only did this for fun. I didn't really do it as an official like send in.
Look at that beast though.
The beast is my favorite. So if you see it there, it's right there, right in the forefront.
Wait, the beast is your favorite? It's a cat face beast.
It is, and that's the funny part about it, is it's cat face beast. So when I saw this, I instantly thought about you in our conversation, and I appreciate the cat face beast in this a lot. So I hope we get cat face beast for the record, officially. So, but this poster, so this is actually supposed to be a 4-piece, he said originally. So he drew it as that, and then he had it displayed as 2 pieces. I got the whole piece. And then, sorry, I have a lot. I picked this up. This is from Ben Harvey. So another awesome print. So you have, I read this run. So Predator versus Wolverine. So he's actually on the most recent run of Fantastic Four with Dr. Doom and One World Under Doom, like that book. So he had a bunch of those covers out there for, signing and whatnot. But you can see this is the part that I didn't notice at first. All the aliens are on the bottom, the xenomorphs or whatever. Yeah. So like they're all coming at him. But love this. And last but not least, so I got to meet Chris Condon. So right now, if you don't know the name, he is the writer on Ultimate Wolverine. So officially, I would like to formally request Chris Condon to come on our show. Chris, come talk to us about stuff, anything, Ultimate X-Men, whatever you have coming up, living in New Jersey, pork rolls, whatever it is, we want you here. But he did sign number 1, Ultimate, and then got a number 2, got that signed, and then I didn't know he wrote year 1, so, or 1 year in.
Pierre, do you know what's most funny about your last bit with Chris Condon?
What's that?
I see him this weekend.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, he's going to be at the convention I'm going to this weekend. So
tell him the kid with the orange beanie. You know him. I know him. He's part of the show. Bring up Panaloids. Bring him like a sticker or something if you have it. Maybe wear the shirt. I gave him the name. I told him who we are. So it's time.
He also has his own independent book, The Texas Gang Massacre. That was fantastic.
Yes.
So
he had plenty of those out there too for signatures.
We will work on him coming on the show. But that was amazing. Pierre, I don't think I've ever been this proud of you. I am so goddamn proud of you.
It was a very good haul.
You read Daredevil. You met Al Milgram. You got a sketch from Al fucking Convention Al. Like, that's amazing. Like,
crazy. He had the shirt on and everything. Convention Al. I saw him eat a sandwich.
With the 3 pockets.
Yeah. It was awesome. Yeah, it was a very good time. We actually spent a lot of time with him. So I went with my my manager's kid and obviously my manager, and he was negotiating with him, and like Al loved the kid like so much. Like they kept going back and forth, and like he was like, "Hey, he was like going back and forth negotiating it for me, like the sketch and everything." And I was like, "I don't want anything to do with this." And like he's like, "No, this is fine. This is fine. I love this kid." So they kept going back and forth. I was like, "All right, whatever." So I kept trying to pull him away. I was like, stop it.
Do you know when you're getting your commission?
I have no idea. I just told him, take your time. Whenever you get it to me, you get it to me. So We'll see. I'm excited to see it though. Actually, Don Aquilo did a couple. He said to me too, like if I wanted to like reach out for a drawing, I could do one too. But he did one for my manager's kid, Lucas. Shout out Lucas. And it was who's Black Bolt's dog? Who's that one?
Lockjaw.
Yeah, Lockjaw. So he did it on like a small like thing, but it's like him like looking behind him, like kind of like licking his back. It was perfect, like a perfect quick little sketch.
Is this your first commission, Pierre?
Yeah.
You may have made a mistake. Because it's a money sink. Like, I'm proud of you. But you just may have opened up a door that you should have walked by.
I'm happy with prints. I'm very happy with prints, especially when they're on like a thicker paper. So like I can be satisfied with a print.
For now.
Until I see the sketch. Until I see the sketch. Yeah. I can be satisfied with a print. Let's just preface that. So yeah. So that was a good haul. Good haul. It was a good convention. Actually, shout out the convention too. What was the name of it?
Super New Jersey Expo.
Was that it?
No, that's next week.
No, it's One Day Comic Expo. One Day Comic Expo in Cherry Hill. So shout out them.
Yeah, New Jersey's next weekend, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of them. I didn't know how many expos.
2 weekends from now.
2 weekends?
Oh yeah, Jersey has so many conventions. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I'm
so jealous, and you guys don't go to fucking any of them.
I'm going. I'm gonna get a ton of commissions. This is.
So if you do go to Super New Jersey, V-Ken Marion will be there. V-Ken is a very, very good friend of mine. And Rags Morales will be there. If you're going, let me know. I got to send you something. And Jim Shooter will be there. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
Cool. We'll schedule that. We'll figure it out. We'll talk, and I'll figure it out. If I'm going, then I'll definitely hit you all up. You guys send me whatever we got to do. So, awesome. Well, I guess, guys, it's time for screen time. Kyle, you watched stuff. You watched and read. This is why you didn't have time to read your little book.
Yep.
It's your fault.
I might have watched Last Dance while working. But it was not worth it. So I'm glad I didn't pay attention.
It was a good way to wrap up the story, though, right?
So,
excuse me?
Objectively, it's a bad movie. Subjectively, if you liked it, you're just being silly. Like, you don't honestly like it. Yeah, no, it just overall there was not much to like besides some of the CGI being good.
What about those sneakers? They really focus a lot on those sneakers to do not much with it.
Yeah, a lot about the shoes generally.
I need those shoes.
Yeah. And like almost not enough time as Venom.
No, there wasn't a lot with it at all. I mean, there wasn't worse or better than Love and Thunder.
Oh, definitely worse, but not by much. This is like a 3, and Love and Thunder is like a 4.
Madam Web?
I almost thought about doing that one today, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna put some random anime I've been Black Clover I've been slowly putting on in the background. I just threw that on instead.
So I think in this order, Snow White, Black Widow, not Black Widow, Madam Web, and Venom, and then Love and Thunder. Morbius is in there somewhere too.
Did you watch Snow White?
No, it got
okay.
A 1.
I wanted to make sure.
A movie gets a 1 for a reason. There's no arguing that one. It sucked.
My wife was like, "Oh, it's getting review bomb because of the actress." I'm like, "No, it's not just her."
No, this movie sucked.
I'm trying to see its Rotten Tomatoes. I think it got pulled.
That's a thing.
The movie
they pull things when they're that bad.
Like, oh, it's so bad. They dropped it. It's like when a
A
stock
40.
drops under $1.
It's a 40 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oof. I also watched Invincible.
Yeah,
finally.
how deep did you get in that?
So I actually was off Monday. Like I used PTO and we basically binged Invincible.
Oh, nice.
So I'm done. Like I watched the finale. I see some of the critiques that people are saying, spoilers for the finale, obviously, of kind of just like jumping into a finale with the boss battle being a character we never met before. And like some of the dialogue for me was excessively trying to be Negan.
Weird.
Yeah. So
weird.
Besides that, the overall the season still holds up. Like still very, very good. They're definitely straying away from the comic. Now I read it pretty much as it came out. Like I think I jumped on at like issue 50 and then was current with it. But from my memory, because it was a long time ago now, they're definitely straying a little bit. Certain things are definitely moving faster and pulling away and skipping, and it's still good though. And Kirkman's heavily involved, so it's almost like, what would you call it? His re-envisioning. He's supposedly even changing things that he wanted to or regretted doing a certain way. So, but yeah, it was very good. The book prices are ridiculous now, so that's cool. Like that's a number one that
you
I always
have a
regret.
complete set, right?
No.
Really?
Yeah. So the story is me and Pierre were going to the library, and that was, the omnibuses I was taking out. So once I was caught up, I literally went to the shop and I'm like, I'm caught up. Start me, and like. I think it was like issue like 50 or 55, somewhere in there.
But you got a really cool commission from Otley.
Yes, it is
behind
right.
you. I don't think you've showed it off yet, have you?
There. No. You have to participate in what's on the wall for me to show it off.
I don't want to download TikTok for it just to get banned again.
It's about to. So follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
It's been running real slow. I don't know if anyone noticed. There's severe lag on TikTok.
We got 3 days, people. Enjoy it while you can.
Is everyone caught up on board again?
I am.
No.
Pierre, are you?
I'm on episode 4 now, I think.
We can't be mad at Pierre.
It's literally
we can't.
I stopped it right there. I think it's episode 5, actually. Episode 5.
All right. So 1,
you can give it
2, 3.
No, it's
Kyle, your review on episode 7, 1 out of 10.
You're not gonna like this. I would say a 7.
I would say a 5.
Whoa. I think I know why. I think I put in the
very
notes.
upset at this episode. They wasted.
Yeah, no,
Muse.
I thought so.
They wasted Muse.
Yeah.
And a great episode
I don't think he's dead.
has you asking questions. Oh no, he's 100% dead. Like there's no ands or buts about it. He's dead.
I don't know.
It was a lot of bullets, Dimitri.
I could be wrong.
That was a lot of bullets.
She emptied the clip.
I don't know. It was a hunch.
Yeah, I think the Heather Glenn storyline is a little too involved now. I like that at the end of the episode you don't know if Vanessa and Wilson are working together or Vanessa is trying to make a power play. That's the only that's the only redeeming quality of that episode. Like I got to see Matt in the costume, cool. Heather, he said my name. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, even if you think you know that, like, internalize that. Yeah, I think it was just a waste of Muse. I think they could have put in any other Daredevil villain. I mean, Vigil. They could have done Vigil, and it would make more sense than what they do with Muse. So I am upset by that for sure. Do I think the show can bounce back in its last 2 episodes? Hell yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. And I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of like there's a fake image or multiple fake images that are running around the internet
There are
of Daredevil in a black costume, and it's fake
talking
news.
about?
That is AI 100%.
This is
That
season
not
2.
Real. That is not
Charles
real.
Soule shared this himself. This is season 2.
I know the AI.
Charles Soule is a lawyer and he doesn't know shit. Okay.
It looks way better than the best episode.
I don't want to believe that this is
all right. So let's just say Jeremiah thinks it's fake. What do we think? Pierre, do you think it's real?
I think it's fake, but there was a high focus on that black mask in episode 4. Like as he's like walking past it, it like perfectly zooms in on that
one. Yep.
Yeah, so this is coming from someone watching episode 4 who hasn't watched up until now, but that just looks like entirely photoshopped. So
thank you, Pierre.
Yeah.
Dimitri, real or fake?
Oh shit, I'm muted. I think it's real.
All right, so 50-50 in the chat. Everyone let us know if you think it's real or not. The black suit of Daredevil supposedly be season 2, or maybe the finale. He'll switch it up, give us a little clickbait. So I agree with the therapist arc being a little silly because I'm sorry. What are the chances that the therapist that Daredevil is dating is also giving therapy to Kingpin, his wife, and the serial killer known as Muse?
Yeah.
And then Muse is revealed maskless as her patient the episode after his big reveal, pretty much. Like, that's when we see his face, and that's also the episode that is his climactic end.
I don't know who Muse is because I haven't gotten this far, but
You've
think
seen
you
Muse
see
already.
Him. Yeah, you see him like first episode, second episode. He's like
right, but it's like little.
He was like the weird kid, right? Because like I knew right away. I was like, this kid's. But
it was just
something.
like
he's up to something.
It just, I see what they did.
It was ham-fisted. It was fucking ham-fisted.
And we were just like sprinkle, serial killer's complete face revealed and identity revealed to the therapist, and he's dead. Yeah.
Like,
but they were reshoots, right?
Yes, and I think this was a part of the reshoots. I think they added Muse in the reshoots.
Oh.
That's what I think. Because we're not in the last 2 episodes, we're most likely gonna like talk about Muse, but we're not gonna see him most likely. So, and since Phantom keeps saying it, where'd it go? Lily Taylor joins Daredevil Born Again Season 2 in a reoccurring role as a political rival for Wilson Fisk. I believe that she will be Mary. I believe that she will be Typhoid Mary.
And
I believe that they're going to be
Typhoid Mary. Give it to us.
She's a psycho bitch who has some sort of mystical firepower. But she also is she is a redhead. She's a love interest of Matt. She's a love interest of Wilson.
Yuck.
So I believe that they will be political rivals, and then they'll get closer and closer together, and that Wilson and Mary will have their relationship in season 2. That's my guess. And Matthew Lillard,
he deserves like a happy relationship.
I wouldn't say that any relationship with Typhoid Mary is a happy relationship, but unless it's the Alex Maleev famous cover of Typhoid Mary, because I would let that woman stomp on me.
Okay, all right. Between the period joke, me putting my head near Venom's privates, and that's strike 3 for all of us here.
Yeah. Then the bukkake that's happening later.
So quick last final question. Do we believe that Vanessa has flipped on Kingpin, or is it all part of the plan?
Yes, I think she's flipped.
Yeah, I think she flipped too. I think he knows it, and I think he doesn't care.
I
And
think
he's
she's
just
flipped.
gonna, right?
I'm not far enough
Yeah.
to know.
You'll see. little sneaky text message, but I
I'll
think
let you know later.
Pierre, you know what you
Maybe
do know,
he'll-
right?
Maybe he'll
What?
do what he has to do.
What do I know?
What's the next bit?
Oh, rumors, baby. It's
I give you
rumors,
fucking-
baby. Yeah.
I
Spider-Man
give you
4.
setup.
What a layup. Oh, what that was.
Spider-Man 4 will reportedly take place during Avengers Doomsday, explaining why Tom Holland won't appear in the film.
Bullshit.
I believe it. I think it's real.
Oh,
I think they're going to
okay.
keep him separate. I truly believe they're going to keep him separate now. And he's not going to be involved in any of it. And they're just going to focus on his trilogy. I don't have good reasoning for it. That's what I think. Because what they want to do with him, to intertwine it, I don't think it's going to work. So I think they're just going to find some stupid excuse to keep it separate. There's so many Spider-Man stories they could pull from that are still somewhat grounded, and they're going to focus on that. And I wouldn't even be surprised if it's part Sony's fault.
They could still keep it together if they do it at the same time, like kind of like bring them into it, but like not fully. You know what I mean? Like like they reference the situation happening in the movie, but they don't like bring them in fully. And then the Spider-Man that you do get in Secret Wars and all that, not Secret Wars, but what's it called?
Secret
yeah,
Wars,
Doomsday. Yeah. Maybe it'll be another Spider-Man.
Yo, what if he gets the symbiote in Secret Wars?
Oh.
But again, that would be later because Doomsday's first.
Well,
yes.
That wouldn't work because Mary Jane's getting it.
Which Mary Jane? Zendaya Mary Jane? Or this white lady that's going to be Mary Jane, not MJ?
They should make Tom Holland date Peter, like, what's his name's? The original Mary Jane.
Like, Kirsten Dunst?
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. Like a weird
she should
age
be
gap
Aunt May
between
at
the
this
two
point.
of them. Just make the weird age gap between them and just make them date. And like, just force it. Force it down.
Rabble.
Yeah, they're gonna date together now. No, just don't do it. Don't do it. I'm kidding. All right. The Defenders will return. That would be interesting if they made her Mary Jane, for the record. But anyways, the Defenders will return in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Now, this may just mean the name, not the original team. So what Defenders members would you rather see make their debut?
Bring back Jessica, bring back Luke, and bring back Colleen Wing.
And Iron Fist just gets left behind. Iron Fist just gets left behind. You need him. You need him every time. Just not the one that we got. A different one.
Was it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. where Misty Knight showed up technically?
No, that was Luke Cage.
It was Luke Cage.
Yeah. And then she got her arm hurt at the end of the season. Yeah. She had a massive rack. And she got her arm hurt at the end of the season. So it was setting up for the bionic arm.
A gun rack. She had a gun rack. A lot of guns.
Yes. Because she's a hero who needs weapons to protect herself and society.
Yep. Jeremiah.
Great actress.
Again. Thank you. Thank you, Dimitri. Trying to save it. All right. Chris Evans will reportedly appear in Fantastic Four First Steps. Who would you want to see him play? Cap, Variant Human Torch, or Hydra Cap? Hydra Cap.
Willie Lumpkin.
We obviously don't know who it is, so just go right into it.
Willie Lumpkin was the cameo that Stan Lee had in the first Fantastic Four movie. He's the Fantastic Four's mailman. I think that would be a beautiful nod to Stan Lee. It's a funny cameo for Chris Evans. It's a Fantastic Four movie. And I think it would be worthwhile to have him as Willie Lumpkin.
I don't hate it.
I like that.
It's hard to argue.
What Jeremiah said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's a boom.
That's a boom. All right. Cool. Avengers Doomsday faces a chaotic production, with sets still under construction and filming set to begin mid-April without a finished script. Yeah. Every movie does.
This isn't surprising. Like the
It's
fact
Marvel.
that they haven't finished a script yet is completely normal.
This is what they do.
So,
It gets real
yeah.
chaotic every time. How many times did they reshoot Captain America, Red Hulk, or whatever that movie was?
Brave New World.
Yeah. How many times? And it still was trash. How many times? According to comic book True First, What If number 39 features Nathaniel Richards' first appearance as Dr. Doom, linking to the TVA, multiverse, and Kang. They speculate Robert Downey Jr. may be playing Kang, not Doom, citing leaks and past comics like Avengers number 6 from 2017 and Fantastic Four number 19. That would fix the whole Kang thing.
I don't hate it.
So that would mean Doom was just not Victor Von Doom. He was Franklin from the future.
I'd be okay with that. Because then we could get a Victor down the line. That isn't Robert Downey.
Interesting. Pass.
It's not bad though. I actually really like that idea. To be honest with you,
I just don't like the first of the MCU going so wild, you know?
So I want to keep it. It's a little off topic, but on topic. All right. So I want to cast Panaloid's casting our new Kang. Right. Someone to replace Jonathan Majors. I'm gonna cast Tremel Tillman. You might recognize the name. You might not.
I recognize the name.
He's from Severance. The actor. Yes.
Milchek,
100%.
Look at that mustache.
I'm watching Severance, and all I can think of is how perfect he would be as Kang, as a Kang replacement.
That's really good. And he can dance.
Just everything. Like, he could be the kooky version of Kang, the normal version of Kang. He can play all these different characters. Just saying, if it's not going to be Robert Downey Jr., make it Tremel Tillman. So
I'll allow it.
That's a boom.
Boom.
It's boom.
Mitchell? There you go. Thank you.
Phantom.
I think
we didn't talk about
Joseph Gordon-Levitt
as Dr. Doom, or as Kang.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Jordan Gordon
as Doom.
Oh, the real Doom, because it's a fake Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, there's a real Doom.
I have that a Doom.
Phantom. I saw.
Okay, that's fair.
I saw this rumor about Blade again, and I had it in the notes, and I took it out of the notes because I can't keep putting that rumor. It can't be real until it's real. You know, like it's been canceled by rumor at least a dozen times, and it's so upsetting. But I truly think it's just coming out now again because of all the chairs, and they're just in the mindset of, we saw the original Blade in a movie, and look at all these chairs with more original X-Men. I think that's where that rumor's finding life again, but I don't.
I actually, at this point, hope they bring back the original Blade for a fourth movie and make it something epic.
Fifth movie. Oh, he has his own movie. Fourth movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Dimitri hates Wesley Snipes for some reason.
Tell him to sit down. No. Pay your taxes.
One more Wesley Snipes.
Is it because he's your real dad, Dimitri?
Yeah.
I mean, he'd give me the extra money that he, saved from not paying taxes. Sure.
No, that's actually spot on. Bradley Cooper has been cast as Jor-El in DC Studios' Superman film. Not Spider-Man. Superman.
I kind of wish he had a bigger role than that, so I would say that's hopefully fake.
I hope he's a raccoon.
He could reprise his role in every Superman movie after that.
As the hologram?
is the voice inside the Fortress of Solitude.
Oh, that's all he's gonna be. He's gonna be a voiceover, literally the whole time. All the time. He'll be the robot that wanders around. No, that robot.
That robot died.
That's gonna be Vin Diesel.
That'll probably be Vin Diesel. Beep 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 boop boop boop.
Fucking
Vin Diesel.
23 million.
Beep boop beep boop boop boop. Vin Diesel does it again. Sydney Sweeney.
Anson, you're just saying that because the last movie he was in, he got the pedigree from Triple H. That's the reason you're saying that.
Oh, he did get the pedigree from Triple H. That's 100% factual. Wesley Snipes, pedigree by Triple H.
I forgot about that.
We'll drop the scene in the Discord so you guys can watch it. Sydney Sweeney is reportedly in the final stages of negotiations to lead Legendary's live-action Gundam movie. So that movie is going to flop.
I don't get it because, like, my thought would be they would follow the original, like, first series.
Yeah.
And I mean, she could be like,
they might still and like replace the actor, like the male lead as a female lead. They could do that.
They could, but like, I just don't see her in that role. Like the main character doesn't have that much depth, if that makes sense. But like, Char does. Like, she could be Char.
My only problem with this is how is she going to have time to play Power Girl? Like I don't understand how she's going to do both.
I thought you meant something else by depth. I really thought you were doing a thing.
All right. Dimitri's head is in the gutter once again. Now, this note is very exciting for all of us, specifically me. Halle Berry is reportedly close to returning as Storm in Avengers Doomsday. Her contract is probably going to be the highest out of all the original X-Men.
And she'll have the lowest amount of screen time.
Yep. Probably 5 minutes, and then she'll get defeated because Storm always gets defeated, even though she's an Omega level superhuman. Just saying.
I just want to see her not nerfed. That's all I want to see.
Gee, that's so shocking.
But I think it's crazy if you watch the original X-Men TV show and 97 anything. Storm is so strong, but somehow always gets defeated, and she has to be rescued by someone midair because she's always falling. Like. Wow.
Yeah, they find a reason every time. Like sometimes she's just afraid of being closed in somewhere.
Like, why even put her on the team? Just like
I wonder what that could be.
Just take her off the team completely, because it's just
she's not an essential member. You're right.
No, she's just so strong, but like you're not going to use it. And I get it because it's
hire.
Like, wow. Oh my god.
It's true. It's
Panaloids. Panaloids podcast. That's it. Subscribe, follow, leave a review, join our Discord.
Why do you think Dimitri's here?
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, and read the first letter of each word of your motto. Oh wait, what?
What?
Oh, wait, late.
It's a boom.
Oh, I'm late.
Yeah, I tried to be creative to make a nice
lagging.
Edging.
And
short.
Oh,
short.
Sure. I skipped the R.
Well, it's cut.